See, right away on the first page, Schaeffer talks about how Christians 50 years ago had relegated art to the fringe of life. So many Christians have treated art as unimportant, at least not essential. And even so many pastors and theologians wrote and spoke as if art is not worth taking the time to address. It's not really a big deal in the Bible, and they've got that Christ against culture, so they're suspicious of art and culture, and they don't really see where it's brought in the Bible, especially if you have a church that focuses only on the New Testament, heavily dispensational, preaching only on the New Testament. Then you're never going to get these passages that speak to art and really illuminate this part of the body of Christ and who God is. So Schaeffer brings up the core issue right at the start. The one doctrine of God that's really the proper corrective to thinking anything is on the fringe of what God cares about, and that is the lordship of Christ. What is he Lord over? Either Jesus is Lord over everything, and God is sovereign over everything, or he isn't. See, too many people have lived, and it's tempting to think this way. I get it. People have been tempted to live and think as if there are a few things God doesn't care about. Think about people asking if God can redeem rock and roll in the 80s and 90s. That was a big concern and worry. Can God redeem hip-hop? I have a lot of friends in the hip-hop culture, and there are plenty of pastors even saying, oh, you can't redeem it because it came from the hood, and it can be redeemed. So these parts of culture, they just think are separate and God doesn't care about. So rock and roll, hip-hop, anything else, if we think there's even one thing God is not in control over, or if we think there's one thing God cannot redeem, then think with me that we do not believe in the God of the Bible. Full stop. Either God is sovereign over everything, or he is not sovereign.